have my gardening bag, and this gardening bag contains everything I need when I'm out weeding or planting or what have you, and I keep it all in the bag so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the shed because I forgot a tool. First is the pruning shears, and I keep two of them. This is a bypass pruner, and bypass pruner, the blade passes by the anvil. You use a bypass pruner for pruning live wood. Dead wood should be pruned with an anvil pruner, and with that, the blade presses against the anvil and it pinches the dead wood. It actually cracks the dead wood. If you are doing things like annuals and you want to take cuttings, then you should have something smaller than those, and that's what these two bypass pruners are for. And this one especially, because it's so thin, you can get in between all the stems and branches and snip out the flower stem. In the bag itself, trowels. These are two different sizes. This is really for doing bulbs, so I don't carry it all the time. Usually it's in the fall when I'm planting bulbs. I do use this one constantly. This is considered one of the most abused tools because people use it to hack at roots when they're trying to dig out. They chomp, they beat it all up. So consequently, what the manufacturers did was put a saw edge. So instead of chopping like an axe, you can slice the roots. And also if you're planting bulbs, they gave you a little depth guide. This is a cultivator. This is just designed to loosen the soil. So when you are preparing, say, to fertilize and you want to loosen the soil, this is what you do to loosen the soil. This is a hand fork, as opposed to the long handle fork that we sometimes call a pitchfork. There's a difference. There's a pitchfork is for throwing hay onto the hay wagons. The long handle fork is for cultivating the soil, the planting bed before you plant. This is the hand version for when you get down on your hands and knees. And what I like about this, as well as loosening the soil, it has this nice edge on it. You can take it and just slide it across, and you break all those seedlings, you kill all those seedlings. So this is my favorite tool. Those are the main tools that I carry in my bag, but there are so many other things that you need when you're out in the garden. One is a scissors, just for cutting things. Another one is a ruler. If you don't have a planting stick, you should have something, a tape measure, anything, so that you can accurately measure the distance. Another one, taking notes, just for writing notes. What did I plant? When did I plant it? If you're going to have a notepad, you need pencils. Pencils are also good because when you plant something and you want to remember what you planted, you need tags. These tags are quality vinyl. They used to be a Venetian blind, mini blind, but I cut them up and I make tags, plant tags out of them. Soil testing, this was over the top. This is a 4-way soil tester, but you should have a moisture and pH meter. That tells you where your soil quality is. Your tools need to be sharpened. They need to be kept sharpened. What you don't want to do is be out in the yard working and finding out you're trying to prune and you're cutting and shearing the branches that you're trying to prune. The best thing to do is have a little sharpening stone in your bag. So it's a quick boom, 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 and then you're back up and running. And then the last thing is just a rag. You don't need to wipe your tool every single time you make a cutting. You don't need to sterilize the tool and everything else. This is just to wipe it to keep it from getting rusty. But it's a good thing to have. It's also quick to clean your hands. So that's what's in Peter's tool bag.